Hi peeps, welcome to Tech Nomad UK. This is Simon. Yeah, I just thought I'd go on a little walk, enjoy the gorgeous sunshine that we're having at the moment in the UK here in Norfolk, and well, all around the UK where it's absolutely glorious here. So I thought instead of catching the bus while my van is still out of service, I've got to go and pick up the part from my dad's house. So my van is around my friends, so I've got to walk 3 miles into a place called North Vauxhall to my dad's house to go and pick up the van parts. So I thought, why not? It helped me get fit, lose some of this poundage, and I thought while I'm doing it on the way, you know, we could just chat about stuff, have a little gamble, ramble, whatever you want to call it, about stuff. So yeah, I've realised that walking and talking on this thing is quite therapeutic for me. I do have anxiety and depression, which I try to manage successfully sometimes, unsuccessfully a lot of other times. But yeah, this does seem to help. The doctor has said that it's one of the best things for me for so many reasons, for my diabetes, for my anxiety and depression, for my overall health, and yeah, so, and for another reason now, I'm not giving up this life, but I do have a child on the way. I'm going to be a father. It's with my girlfriend, who I haven't been with very long, so we don't really want to be moving in with each other. You know, it's too soon to be moving in with each other, but you can't really, you know, depend on what time my child's going to come. But she'll make a fantastic mother, and I'm sure I'll make a great father. And yeah, we're just going to be parents that for the moment live separate, and I want to carry on living this life. All that means is I'm not going to be able to do my round UK trip at the moment. You know, I'm going to have to postpone that until, you know, the baby's older and that. Maybe take my girlfriend and the child with me, or something like that. But yeah, so that's going to be postponed, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be going away on small excursions, you know, for a day or two or something, especially before the baby comes. The baby doesn't come until this winter, isn't due till the 3rd of December, so you know, I've got plenty of time to be doing stuff. We also think that once I can start getting my health right so that I can work full time, I'll be able to start saving a decent amount of money for the child. So that's another good reason to live separately, because my living expenses are going to be a hell of a lot lower, so I'll be able to save up money which I'll be able to spend on my new child, which, you know, it's very important to me. I grew up both parents until I was 6 years old, and then I got who I call my dad now, but he's my stepfather, but I don't know my real dad. So yeah, so he's the closest thing I got to dad, and he's a fantastic bloke. He's always been there to support me, and very lately he's been absolutely fantastic. I don't know what I'd do without him, really. So I've got to get my health better and get my weight down so I can do stuff for my child, and I can be here for my child. You know, I don't want to die of heart disease or something, or complications from my diabetes and something really early, and have my child without a father, because I know how important that is. So yeah, but yeah, there's going to be loads of new things. I am going to do this full time, and I'm going to do more and more videos. I'm going to try to do daily videos, but I've put myself a thing that from the last video and this video, I'm going to try and do at least 3 a week. So I'm going to try and like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday sort of schedule to definitely get one out, and then if I get more out, so be it. But while I'm not working full time, and my part-time job at the moment isn't giving me as many hours as I expected, I've got plenty of time to do these videos. So I'm going to start doing these videos and show you just my life, because I'm not just showing my life, you know, living in the van. It's my life around the van and how that affects me, you know, how it's changed my life for the good, for the worse. You know, nothing's ever perfect, but I just thought it might be interesting for some people, and then also really for me it's like a video diary, so something I can reflect back on. Probably cringe at quite a few bits, but there you go. Anything else I want to talk about? Yeah, there's the sadness of the people dying in Manchester and being injured in Manchester in that horrible, vicious bomb attack, which, you know, it still goes beyond my thinking why somebody could do that. You know, why somebody could blow themselves up in the first place and blow loads of other people up, and those be mostly children, you know, targeting children this time. And you know, that's a absolute awful thing. You know, a lot of these try and say it's for religion with ISIS and that, but I don't think so. I just think it's just an excuse. It's just an excuse for them to be evil. You know, there's people that are religious and not religious that aren't evil, and there's people that are religious and are religious that are evil, or say they're religious, like the ISIS people. So it's just the thing that's really upsetting me about it as well is that possibly this could be prevented. It possibly could be prevented because over the past 20 years, you know, I've noticed a steady decline in our police force. You don't really see bobbies on the beat, you don't see bobbies walking along like you used to. The people that you do see walking along are only like half a police officer, these PCSOs, which, yeah, they do a good job, but they're not fully trained as a police officer, you know. They've only had like part of the training. They're more like of an in-between, so they're not replacing the police officer, even though they seem to be using it for that and trying to say that we're still having the same level of cover in this country, but we're not. You know, we've lost bobbies on the beach. You don't see hardly any at all. There used to be a time in every town you'd see at least 1 or 2 every single day, and now it's got to the point where you're lucky if you see a police car. You know, it used to get that bad that, you know, you didn't see bobbies on the beat, but you saw the police driving round around towns, just checking up all the time, just showing a presence. Well, that presence is gone now. We haven't got the presence in this country. It's just not there. And I think that's part of the problem. Maybe if we'd had enough police around, you know, a policeman might have spotted that. You know, you'd had enough police to be around large events like the one at the Manchester Arena. So, and another thing that I found out through the local news is that they've got a list of suspects, and the bomber was on that list of suspects that they were supposedly supposed to be watching. Now, it seems crazy for me, and maybe it's they're trying to be too politically correct, but it seems common sense to me. If you've got a list of suspected terrorists, then I'm sorry, anybody on that list shouldn't be in this country. You know, if they're a potential threat, then get rid of that potential threat before something like this can happen. You know, if they'd got rid of him, then I'd have been one less person to do this kind of thing. So, and I think it's quite a few thousand people as well. So, if you got rid of all those, you're dramatically reducing the risk of things like this happening. And yeah, we haven't had as much as other countries. We've had this one, and we had that one at Westminster, where he shot a policeman and mowed down a load of people, killing some of those and injuring a lot of others. So it's just crazy, and just something in this country needs to be done. We've got a general election coming. I don't really like to talk too much about politics on here, but yeah, I would vote for somebody that was going to make a big change to this, big change to immigration. Close the doors. I know it's shutting the doors after the horse has already bolted, but it's better than just keeping them open. You know, we should be very, very stringent on who we let in. We're already, with our NHS and that, we're suffering from, you know, not being able to give the level of care. All our services, schools and NHS and just everything, housing, you know, there's not enough of anything because of the amount of people we've got in this country. And the ones that we do seem to get in this country, I know we do get some fantastic ones, but we do get a lot of the scum as well. We really, really do. We get a lot of people that they literally just want to come here and stay on benefits, and it seems from things that I've actually witnessed myself that you seem to get more benefits or less stringent on benefits if you don't live in this country, if you're from especially other parts of Europe. They seem to help too many people, and then they're tough on the wrong people. They end up being tough on people that are disabled and start taking their benefits away. So, you know, something really needs to be done about immigration, and something needs to be done that we have a list like we're doing of suspected terrorists and get rid of them. I'm sorry, you know, there may be a few on that list that aren't terrorists, but I'm sorry, that's not really our problem. You know, charity begins at home. We've got to begin with looking after our own population rather than other countries' populations. You know, while we've got our own homeless on the streets, why are we bringing people in and housing them from other countries? You know, unless we've got zero homeless, we shouldn't be bringing anybody in. The only people we should be bringing in is if they're like a doctor or a nurse, or they're providing some kind of service. You know, they're bringing some kind of money in. You know, they're a rich person with a business or something. So I know it shouldn't be a class thing, and it shouldn't be, oh, only if you're rich you can come in. But it's not about that. If you've got something to offer us and you're going to abide by our rules and be a decent UK citizen, then I've got no problems. But the laws just aren't stringent enough. on who they let in, and that really does need to change. Yeah, so that's just the end of my politics rant. Sorry about that. I will try not to do too many of them, because you know it's probably not what everybody wants to hear on my channel. As you can hear, I'm a little bit out of breath when I'm talking. Hopefully I'm making sense, but yeah, I will get more fitter as I do more and more of this. Now it's coming to late spring, early summertime. Yeah, we're going to have more days like this, so I'm going to have more of an excuse to get out. When the weather's bad, you try and give yourself the excuse that, you know, oh, it's too cold, it's too wet, but really you can put clothes on. You know, we've got fingers warm clothes and waterproof clothes in this country, so I should be out doing this any weather and just get myself fit so I can enjoy this van life, so I can enjoy just taking in the scenery. It's absolutely beautiful. Got some lovely horses over there. I love horses, they're beautiful creatures, they really are. Gigantic, beautiful creatures. They've served us well over the years with working for us, down mines, travelling and that before we had cars and stuff, you know. And there are also, you know, people's pets as well, you know, and people can get a lot of love from any animal really. I love cats and dogs mostly, but any animal really I love. The only thing I'm not keen on, because I've got a phobia of it, is snakes. Even on TV they petrify me, they always are going to. I don't think there's any way out of it. I'm just happy just to always keep my distance, not look at them, and not deal with my phobia. It's not something that's high in my agenda to deal with, so I'd rather be scared of them and stay away from them, because they're not your normal cute cuddly creature anyway. So and they're a reptile, not an animal, but you know, I do like some reptiles, but the only thing with reptiles, you can't really cuddle them like you can a cat or a dog, or, you know, a bunny or something. So I'm not the massive fan of reptiles, but I do love all creatures. I even joke, you know, saying, oh, I don't care whether snakes are here or not, but it's quite dodgy along this road. I'm walking along a busy road, walking towards the traffic like I've always been told you're supposed to do. So yeah, but that's the end of my ramble. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment below, and until next time peeps, it's goodbye.